Have you ever felt like your trading strategies are missing that extra edge? What if you could combine the strengths of three powerful indicators into one super powerful tool? In this video, I'm going to reveal the Pulse Oscillator by Algo, a game-changing indicator that integrates the RSI, the CCI, and the stochastic oscillator into one cohesive system. If you happen to find value in this video, remember to leave a like. Let's get into it. Now, to get started with this strategy, we need to add the Pulse Oscillator to our chart. To do that, we're going to go to TradingView, which is the trading platform that I'm going to be using if you haven't signed up yet. There's going to be a link in the video description for you to do that. Once you're all set up, open the Indicator Search tab and type in Pulse Oscillator. Be sure to select this one by Algo. So what makes the Pulse Oscillator so special? Well, this indicator is designed to capture market momentum and detect trend changes by combining the strengths of three well-known technical indicators, which include the Relative Strength Index. The RSI, we have the Commodity Channel Index, the CCI, and the Stochastic Oscillator. By integrating these, the Pulse Oscillator provides a comprehensive view of market conditions, reducing the weaknesses of individual indicators and enhancing the reliability of trading signals. The multi-indicator integration is crucial because it helps filter out noise and false signals that you might get from relying on a single indicator. The CCI identifies cyclical trends in trading assets, and the Stochastic Oscillator compares a particular closing price to a range of its prices over a certain period. By combining these, we get a weighted momentum oscillator that can adapt to different market conditions. Now, let's break down the different components of the Pulse Oscillator. At the top of the oscillator, you will notice an overbought level. At the bottom, there's going to be an oversold level. These levels are going to help us identify potential reversal areas in the market. Now, the main component of this indicator is going to be this trend ribbon, which is going to be visible in the middle. It's composed of two lines, a fast line and a slow line. These lines are going to be used to generate buy and sell signals. A buy signal is going to be triggered whenever a fast line crosses above the slow line. This is indicated by a blue dot on the ribbon. Conversely, a red dot signifies a sell signal, which occurs when the fast line crosses below the slow line. Additionally, this ribbon changes color to indicate the overall trend of the market. A green ribbon indicates a bullish trend, and a gray ribbon indicates a bearish trend. This visual representation makes it easier to interpret market conditions at a glance. Now, looking at the settings of this indicator, you will notice there's going to be several customizable options. Most importantly, it allows us to change the individual weights of the RSI. The CCI and the stochastic indicators, you can adjust these weights to emphasize one indicator or over the others based on your trading strategy. You can also change the periods, the smoothing techniques, and the levels to fine-tune the indicator to your trading style. For example, you might increase the RSI period for a longer-term view, or adjust the smoothing method to filter out more noise. However, for this video, I'm going to leave all the settings to their default values to keep things straightforward. Now let's explore how we can use the Pulse Oscillator to trade on its own. The oscillator provides clear buy and sell signal sign based on the crossovers of the fast and the slow lines. In the meantime, I need to tell you about a very important trading competition. The Super X Challenge, organized by BingX, offers crypto traders a lucrative competitive environment. Held between April 15th to 25th, 2025, this special event will rank participants based on their trading profit, ROI, over 10 days. Participation in the contest is completely free, and anyone with a BingX account can join instantly by simply clicking the Join Now button on the contest page. One of the most notable aspects of the Super X contest is that the total prize pool can be up to 300,000 USDT. This amount is not fixed, but increases dynamically according to the number of participants. The prizes are not limited to the top 10. The top 100 participants can also be offered various prizes, bonuses, or trading discounts. The ranking of the winners is determined by the ROI, no matter how much capital they have traded. This means that someone who has achieved a higher ROI with smaller amounts can be ranked higher than someone who has invested a large amount but made less profit. This competition is a great opportunity, especially for those who like to trade strategically in the crypto market. Combining both competition and profit, Bing X. Super X allows users to not only test their trading skills, but also win serious prizes. Now back to the video. Now here's a long trade example. Suppose you're monitoring the chart of AUDCAD on the 1-hour time frame. You notice that the fast line crosses above the slow line indicated by a blue dot simultaneously. The ribbon turns to green, suggesting a bullish trend. On top of all that, this oscillator is also emerging from an oversold area, adding further confirmation. Well, in this case, you could consider you're in a long position. Your stop loss could be placed below the most recent swing low, and you might aim for a take profit based on a previous resistance level, or you may even want to use a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. Now this indicator on its own, it's pretty decent, but in order to make it even better, we have to add an additional confirmation indicator, so we can craft a strategy out of the two. Let's add the Pine Trades market beacon to our chart. This combination is going to help us craft a more robust trading strategy. Once you've added it, double-click on it. So we can access the settings. On the Input tab, we want to disable the following options: the buy label, the sell label, BA's plot candle. Boxes. Labels indicator fails lines after that click. Okay. The Pine Trades market beacon is a powerful tool that provides additional buy and sell signals by customizing its settings. We've streamlined it to display only essential information that we need. This indicator is going to print long and short signals directly on our chart, helping us to identify potential trend reversals or even continuations by combining these signals with those from the pulse oscillator. We can increase the accuracy of our trades, so how can we take long and short positions? Using these two indicators, well, here's an example for a long trade. You first of all want to identify a buy signal on the pulse oscillator. For that, you want to look for a blue dot where the fast line crosses above the slow line. Next, you want to mark the sign, place a vertical line on this buy signal for reference. The next condition is going to be to check for a short signal to the left of this vertical line. So look to the left of the vertical line and ensure that there was a short signal printed by the Pine Trades market beacon indicator before the buy signal. The first condition is to confirm a long signal to the right. Look to the right of the vertical line and see if a long signal appears from the Pine Trades market beacon. Confirm the bullish trend. Draw a trend line to ensure where the market is trending upwards. If all these conditions are met, you have a valid setup. Enter a long position. Place your stop loss just below the most recent swing. Low set your take profit at 1.5 times your risk. As the trade progresses, you will notice that it moves in your favor, and eventually it decides to hit the take profit. This was a profitable trade. Keep in mind that the arrangement of these three signals must be exactly as described: a buy signal from the pulse oscillator, preceded by a short signal from the Pine Trades market beacon, and then followed by a long signal. Any other arrangement other than this should be considered invalid now for a short position. We're going to do the opposite. You want to identify a sell signal on the pulse oscillator. Look for a red dot where the fast line crosses below the slow line. Mark the signal. You want to place a vertical line on this signal check for a long signal to the left. You want to look to the left of this vertical line and ensure that there was a long signal before the sell signal. Confirm a short signal to the right. You then want to look to the right of the vertical line to see if a short signal appears. Thanks for watching. See you next time.